Muhammad Ali, arguably the greatest boxer of all time for reasons inside and outside the ring, was known for his knockouts, majestic defense, his trash talk, and his insane confidence. What's interesting is he wasn't known for what he said, but when he said it. He was calling himself the greatest long before he had fully proven it. While he was talented, yes, but he wasn't yet the dominant figure he would later become. A lot of people saw his statements as arrogant, they saw it as marketing, they saw it as insecurity, while others may have thought it was totally random. Looking back, it wasn't random, it was all deliberate. Muhammad Ali understood something that most people didn't fully grasp. Belief isn't a reaction to success. In many cases, it's a precursor to it.
The man to beat me haven't been born yet.
So in this video, I want to break down one key theme about Muhammad Ali's life that made him who he is, unbreakable belief, and how he applied it in a way which changed his life, his career, and kind of trajectory of the sport. Rule number one, declare yourself great from the start.
All of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time when I beat Sonny Liston. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Right. Then you might get me.
Muhammad Ali didn't wait until everyone agreed he was great before he adopted that identity. In the early 1960s, while he was still building his record, he was telling reporters and opponents that he was the greatest boxer in the world. At the time, that wasn't an established fact. He was young, talented, and promising, but not yet dominant. Many people saw the statement as arrogance or self-promotion. And then came 1964. At just 22 years old, Ali, then still known widely as Cassius Clay, stepped into the ring against Sonny Liston, who was considered one of the most intimidating and dominant heavyweight boxers in history. Liston was a clear favorite. Most experts expected Clay to lose. But something changed. After Liston didn't come up for the seventh round, Ali had won the heavyweight championship of the world. And immediately after losing the fight, he stood in the ring shouting,
I'm the greatest thing that ever lived. I don't have a mark on my face, and I upset Sonny Liston, and I just turned 22 years old. I must be the greatest. I told the world, I talk to God every day. If God's with me, can't nobody be against me. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I am the king of the world.
Hold it.
I'm pretty.
Hold it, you're not that pretty.
I'm a bad man.
Wait.
I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
That moment was important, not because it's the beginning of his belief, but more so the validation. He had already been saying he was the greatest, already been predicting outcomes. The win didn't create his confidence, it confirmed it publicly. By declaring greatness before it's obvious, Ali forced himself to rise to that standard. When you say something repeatedly, and especially under scrutiny, you create pressure to either grow into it or be exposed to it. Ali trained, prepared, and competed as someone who had already decided who he was. When the moment came for the 22-year-old, the world was shocked and the world was shook, but he wasn't, and that's the difference. Rule number two, he didn't adjust his belief even when the world was against him. It's easy to believe in yourself when you're winning, even harder to maintain when the world is against you. In 1967, at the height of his career, Muhammad Ali refused to be drafted into the Vietnam War.
I will say here boldly, now on television, no.
Publicly stated that he would not serve his religious beliefs as a member of the Nation of Islam. Consequences were immediate. He was stripped of his heavyweight title, his boxing license was revoked, he was banned from fighting in the United States. 25 years old, what would have been his athletic peak and almost the height of his powers, he lost nearly 3.5 years of his career. Public opinion shifted sharply. Many people who tolerated his personality while he was winning now criticized him openly. He was portrayed as unpatriotic and irresponsible. Financially, professionally, and socially, the pressure was intense. What stands out is he didn't adjust himself to make the pressure go away or to alleviate it. He didn't apologize to protect his income. He didn't soften his position to regain approval. He accepted the consequences. His belief in himself wasn't dependent on titles or public support, but it was tied to the identity. While he said, I am the greatest, it wasn't only about boxing skill, it reflected how he saw himself as a man. And when the championship belt was taken away, years later, when the Supreme Court overturned his conviction and he was able to return to the ring, narrative shifted. The same stance that once made him widely criticized became part of his legacy. The internal identity didn't change. This is where unshakable belief becomes different from confidence. Confidence is performance-based, it rises and falls with results. Belief in Ali's case was principle-based, it didn't move when circumstances did. And that raises an important question. Something important to you costs you income, approval, and status. Would you still go ahead and risk it? Or would you adjust yourself to be confident to stand by it? Ali's story forces that reflection. Unshakable belief isn't loud when things are going well. It's visible when holding your position comes with the cost. Rule number three, back the talk with work. It's easy to focus on Muhammad Ali's words, the rhymes, the predictions, the bold, the swagger, the handsomeness, that was the greatest. But words alone don't create results. It's your actions. Ali trained relentlessly. He ran miles before sunrise, sparred for hours, drilled his footwork. His speed, endurance, strategy weren't just natural luck. They were the result of his disciplined work. When he fought Sonny Liston at 22 years old, it wasn't just a shock for the world. It was the outcome of deliberate preparation. Later in the fight against George Foreman, the rope-a-dope strategy required mental focus and physical conditioning, and nothing was left for a chance. The lesson for anyone watching is simple. Claiming something about yourself is meaningless unless you back it with work and relentless preparation. If you tell yourself you're capable of something, whether it's excelling at work, school, or training, ask yourself, what am I doing to make that claim true? Ali didn't speak his future into existence. He lived it up with every run, every drill, every hour in the gym. Your words don't carry weight if your actions back them up. He used to count push-ups after they started to ache. He had a really nice quote that said, I don't count the days, but I make the days count." So today take a small step that aligns with your future and your goals. Train, study, practice. Do one thing that proves your claim to yourself, not to anyone else, and that's how your belief becomes a reality. Muhammad Ali's life shows unshakable belief isn't just charisma or isn't a character and attitude. It's a combination of three things. Declaring it first, declaring it first, standing by it, and backing it up with insane preparation. It isn't just about boxing, but it's more so about your life. It's more so about your life and how you approach things. If you want to build real belief in yourself, ask yourself, what standard am I claiming for myself right now? Am I willing to maintain the actions? Am I willing to maintain that standard even when it becomes uncomfortable or inconvenient? Belief isn't proven by how loudly you say something. It's proven by whether your habits, decisions, and identity align with it, even when nobody's watching. Take one small step today. Do something that supports the person you say you want to be. That's how unshakable belief becomes reality. So yeah.